T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What do you got to eat? Here, guys. Ooh. What's this say? I don't know. What's that say? I know, but I'm not gonna tell. I think it says it's good.
Conjecture Hoops contains all the presumptions, assumptions, and off-the-wall postulations a growing kid needs. Conjecture Hoops, a big bowl of bullshit. Saturday morning cartoons, mostly conjecture based on little knowledge.
Please welcome Max Headshrew, Dell, Ari Blackness, and your most gracious host, Ben Motherfucking Jackson. Applause. Applause. Applause.
What's up, my dudes?
Hello.
Hello.
How are we all doing today?
You know what? I'm gonna draw.
Oh, mate. Nice.
I'm
What are you
gonna
going to draw?
I'm
What are you
gonna
going to
try
draw?
I'm gonna try to draw. Look at my draws that I did last night.
Boy.
I'm gonna fucking quit my job, dude.
You're gonna quit your job?
Yeah, if you keep drawing like that.
In it.
Can you see it? Can you tell what? Can you see it?
It's 2 slices of pizza
Exactly.
next to one another.
Are they pickles?
It's Ninja Turtles.
No, it's
I can see what it is,
Right.
bitch.
They're scythes.
I can see. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I'm gonna try to design playing cards, but like not playing cards based on Rokon, but the same playing cards that exist in the Rokon universe.
Yes, that's it. That's better. The meta version.
Oh, fuck
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
The same cards that Rokon actually plays with.
Yeah.
So, like, tarot or like a actual card game?
No, like a regular deck of cards, but like instead of hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades, it's spades, hammers, sickles, and axes. So it's like one tool that represents each season.
Metal.
Tools of the gods, boy.
The tools of the gods, boy. So
Love
yeah,
it.
so I'm trying to. So I realized, like, I don't know how to draw, but
You're doing all right. I could see what it was.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
Drawing art
It's just
is
been a lot of fun.
unless you're doing photorealistic art. Art is
Right.
an illusion. You're just tricking the person that's looking at the page.
Right. I
what you're
think I
doing,
can do it.
Yeah, you've done it. I agree. I think you can do it.
But I think these are going to be good. I'm going to do kings, queens, jacks, and aces. for the fourth-
Kings!
Kings and asses.
Kings and aces.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
that.
I'm all about that.
Anybody been reading anything this week?
Oh yeah. I've been fucking stacking up comic books, man. Hold on, give me a
Yeah.
second. Yeah. I just you have to forgive me for my sluggishness. I just had I had surgery on Thursday, so I'm a little
Oh, was that on your foot?
No, I had a fucking a hernia repaired. You guys want to see the incision?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, give me a second. Oh,
Hang on. What do you mean by incision?
I hope we get kicked off.
We're not gonna get a screen full of ass crack, are we?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking
Incision.
let's see if I can
Get it out.
see if I can tip it out here.
Drop it out. Oh,
Nick
fuck,
pulls his
dude.
dick out. That's significant.
Damn.
Yeah, that sucked.
That's the most misplaced vagina I've ever seen.
Depends on who you ask, baby.
How long were you in theatre for?
In theater?
Yeah, in having the op. The opera.
Oh, it was like 3 hours.
Yeah, man. Damn.
But yeah, they were like, when I went in, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be like a small, like 1 to 2 inch incision, and then I got like out of anesthesia, and they're like, yeah, just kidding, sorry, we did like a 4.5 inch incision, and I was like, okay, whatever.
So do they go deep?
Yeah, so they put a fucking screen in my like, so they cut a nerve out. But Kami Mark sent me here. What's up, Miss Rena?
Well, and we're telling you need to stay here. We're just talking about
Oh my god.
Nick's operation.
Not only can men be pregnant, men can have cesarean sections.
Yeah.
There you go.
I sympathise. I had my appendix out a fair few years back, and it was hard.
Yeah, but I'm still fucking. So I had surgery like Thursday evening, and I've just basically been on my feet the entire fucking time because like some people from out of town were in, and tonight fucking Behemoth and Napalm Death are playing it in a city like 3 hours from me. So
you can't headbang.
No, I mean I can be like. But I'm definitely driving myself there.
Mate, you're doing all right. I was on my fucking ass after I had my appendix out for like 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I'm sucking, but...
You're a hard case.
You got to keep fucking doing shit. As long as I don't laugh or cough.
Hey, do you want to know a horror story?
You can't make it.
In my appendix operation, I woke up, although I don't remember this. I woke up at the beginnings of the operation. That to give me more anaesthetic, so I slept longer. But I told them before I went in because when I was about 4 years old, I had a circumcision, right? And I woke up in the middle of the operation and tried to grab my knob. Imagine waking up in an operation where doctors are like snipping the end of your dick off.
Sounds tight.
Yeah, it was pretty tight.
That's fucking.
It's part of the problem.
Wait, you got circumcised at 12?
No, at 4.
Miss Rena, how old were you when you got circumcised? Hold on. Your program is glitching or my internet is glitching. You got circumcised when you were 12?
It's you, Ben.
Never. What? Okay.
Wait, girls don't get circumcised?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I know of.
Well, I'm a man of the Lord, so
Girls
I've never
get
seen
circumcised, but it's like seriously a bad idea.
Yeah.
So which comic book? I mean, I've been reading a ton of different comic books. I've been kind of picking up onesies and twosies here. But, like you guys saw that little review video that I did, right?
Yes.
So I've got like a bunch of fucking different ones that I've been reading. So we can talk about. Oh, dude, did I talk about that? I talked about this, right? The Me You Love in the Dark.
No.
I never talked. about
on your Instagram thing.
No, not. I didn't talk about this one recently, but I thought I talked about it on the show before. But we can talk about Elvira meets Vincent Price.
Do it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cat Shit 1.
Wait.
Really fucking cool.
Cat Shit 1, please.
Cat Shit 1.
Yeah, because I just like the title.
Cat Shit 1's fucking awesome. So Cat Shit 1, if you caught my review video, which I know my #1 fan Max Headroom did,
Yeah.
You would know that largely the series takes place in Vietnam, but this particular issue, they branch out from the Vietnam thing and they go into the invasion of Grenada and the Russian invasion of Afghanistan. So what's fucking cool about this is that the battles that they're depicting in this comic book are historically accurate. Like fucking the conflicts actually took place. You can see they have like maps and shit, like layouts of the invasion. Like it's militarily accurate as far as history is concerned, but the characters are obviously like anthropomorphic and they're like fucking, you know, rabbits and goats and bears and shit. Like the Russians are bears and all this different stuff. But it's kind of like in that vein of like, you know, Japanese like milsim nerd, like they get real hyper into detail and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's like all this cool equipment and like gear and like vehicles and shit that they're using, and like some of the tactics that they use in the comic book are like actual, like, okay, I would actually ambush somebody like that. That's it's really fucking neat, and it's kind of like a cool scratchy manga style.
You know what? I that style, like the black and white sort of scratchiness, I was pretty averse to it at first, but like I'm starting to quite like
man.
it. I think
I
at
love
some
it.
point
still
in my artistic future, I might have a crack at doing something like that.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for me, my my abilities don't really allow me to not do something like this, so I just got to embrace it. It's pretty fucking cool.
Well, you just don't worry about it. You just expanding your abilities, right? It is cool.
Pretty neat. Catch It 1. It's badass. It's been around for a super long time. Actually, I became aware of this in the 90s because you know, my dad was military and law enforcement, and somehow like he got featured in this Japanese airsoft magazine. Like he was on like a sniper team for the National Guard a long time ago.
Yeah.
And they did a photo shoot with these guys like out in the fucking foothills and like ghillie suits and rifles and all this stuff. Super cool. But that article was featured in the magazine. I couldn't read shit in it, but in that magazine there was an issue of Cat Shit 1. And I just thought it was the fucking coolest thing. Pretty neato.
I've been reading Crossed. Do you remember Crossed?
I think so.
Hang on.
I know of it.
Mate, it's fucking quality. I'm gonna have to cut to my like shithole of a room. Please forgive me. Da-ding!
Oh my god.
You're a human being.
I am. It was a lie.
God damn it.
Check that shit out.
That's fucking cool.
Garth Ennis, mate, the guy that did The Boys.
Right, yeah.
It's his like take on zombies and shit, but it's like it's horrendous.
Yeah, well, I've been reading Girth Penis.
Girth Penis.
And it's like,
I mean, to be fair, there are a few girthy penises in this book.
Super masculine, just like
because
I'm sold.
If there are like this book is that harsh that I just can't see there being any way of translating it to like a series or something. Like it's really, really bad.
I mean, they made The Boys a series, and Boys was like extremely harsh and edgy.
This is way worse than The Boys. Insanely worse. So like you when you contract this equivalent of whatever the zombie disease is, it's called Cross, and it's called Cross because you develop a rash on your face that's like across your eyes and down the front of your face.
Oh, like that's like that book. What's that book? Hyperion.
Yeah. And the crossed disease basically turns you into the most evil, disgusting, degenerate person that you are capable of being on any level whatsoever. So,
what
like,
the fuck am I seeing next to me?
Benjamin.
Dude. A fat cock.
Jesus Christ.
That was pretty good. I would normally be cracking up right now, but I'm trying not to because it hurts so bad.
I feel like some of the people
how
from
many
episodes
in, and finally people are like, wait a minute, this is a call-in show, anyone can come on, and it gets like between 40 and 100 views.
They used to do it on the Trash Compactor show, didn't they? The fuckers. Yeah. But anyway, so you get turned into basically a super.
I think we're the new Trash Compactor.
Yeah.
To be fair,
you get turned into like a super degenerate when you contract the disease. So it's the story's set like within this like crossed apocalypse.
So I wouldn't change.
That sounds amazing.
Wait, no, it's horrendous, mate. It's the shit that they do, and they get like. You can't really. I mean, you can cut them up and shoot them and hurt them, but they like enjoy it. So, like,
are they like Cenobites?
They're just like they're sentient, but they're manic, so they want to kill everything, and the only things they won't kill are each other. And so the story's about a group of people being sort of pursued by a pack of them across America, and they're consistently trying to get away. And because they're sentient, they can use tools and that, so they've got guns, and one of them gets hit by a sniper rifle from far away from one of these dudes. And then later on, they find he gets really sick, and he eventually turns into one of the Crossed and turns on him. They have to kill him, and they're like, well, "How did this happen?"
Blood on the bullet?
Not blood.
Feces?
Not feces.
Oh.
Oh God.
It's revealed when they're trying to find out where the Crossed are, and there's like a view through binoculars, and there's a whole bunch of them. All huddled around an army helmet full of bullets, and they're all wanking on the bullets.
I fucking was waiting for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it gets way worse than that. But it's a really good, despite it being that sensationalist, it is actually a really good story. And then the people have to come up against certain
sounds amazing.
It's excellent.
I mean, it's not any hairier than stuff that's been in like Stephen King books. Like I think I'm good with it.
That's true.
No, I mean it's probably just like a harsh take on the zombie genre, right? It's the them and us thing where I think his point was because it's been out for a good while now, but I think his point was that the zombies have been sort of softened and turned into like almost a bit of a joke. Like you can. As long as you're running around a table.
There's shows on like Netflix about like my boyfriend's a zombie and
in it.
Shit.
Yeah, so I think Ennis's direction was he wanted to make something within the genre that you couldn't turn into a cuddly toy. You know what I mean?
So it really is girth penis.
It really is girth penis. Yeah,
I'm all about
more girthier penis than that guy that came on a minute ago.
I'm into it.
Miss Rena, you been reading anything?
I've been reading Saga.
Oh yeah.
My missus is reading that. She really loves it.
Yeah, I love it too. I used to be a fan of The Wicked and Divine, but then kind of fell off near the end.
Miss Rena, you're a little bit quiet, mate.
In the helmets.
Oh, I'm sorry. I used to read The Wicked and Divine, but then it kind of fell off near the end.
Right. I'm aware of that, but I've never read it.
I've never even heard of it.
The Wicked and the Divine.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
No.
Is that when the gods become sort of rock stars?
Yeah, gods as pop stars. The only problem is that the characters aren't very likable.
Huh.
Okay, so like, what kind of gods are we talking here?
Gods of different pantheons. Africa, Egyptian, Japanese, and numerous others. But they're reincarnated as like teenage millennials. So every 90 years, the god takes on the form of a different person, or they don't explain it right or explain it properly. It's just that every 90 years, there's bestowed a new power in the name of that god, despite being a different gender or race or sexuality of that god.
That'd be so sick.
Different. Yeah.
I would love that. You know how much crime I would do? You'd never catch me. I'd be a different person every single day.
Yo, this is like every 90 years. You only have like 2 years left to live.
I might have a day left to live. Who knows? Let's do some crime. Crime is cool. We like crime.
I'm going to go back to Squarehead because I'm disgusted by my own room. There we go.
Rena, tell us about Black.
Like that.
Tell us about Black Rhapsody. This looks pretty interesting.
Black Rhapsody is my upcoming project. I plan to launch it next week. It's a 35-page plus manga-esque horror cult thriller about musical magica girls versus a Lovecraftian pop star, her evil music cult. Said Lovecraftian pop star I based on Beyonce Knowles.
Mate, your artwork is quality.
It says, the darkness of Puella Magi Madoka Magica. That's a lot of words, and combines it with the horrific ultraviolence of Berserk. What's Pueja Magi Madoka Magica?
Madoka Magica is a dark magical girl anime.
Oh, okay. It's like a magic subgenre. It's like Witch Girl manga?
Similar, but more of a descendant of it.
Okay.
With.
So you're like appealing to the Madoka Magica aesthetic, but you also want to be like hardcore and violent.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I dig it too.
This is Mystique Beyonce?
Her name is Dulcie Bella in the comic. But yeah, now that you pointed it out, she does look like Mystique. But she's not gonna have like the same powers as Mystique. Her powers are tied to darkness.
Fuck yeah.
Man, she looks cool. I love your artwork.
Yeah, thank you. I had it commissioned by other people. I'm the writer on the project.
Ah, cool.
Oh, cool. Who? Go back to the preview page, Ben. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ben, are you like alive? What's up, Ben?
What are you?
Oh God, Ben's just like
Ben's frozen in a quick.
Dude, you're frozen, but you just like you look like you're just answering the question. What are you doing?
I'm not even frozen. No.
You are to us.
Yeah, you are to us. You're dead to me, Ben.
You might have to switch your camera off, bro.
Really?
I was like, maybe. I don't know. Woo!
Is this you? Is this Ms. Rena?
No.
What the fuck?
I never
I don't know. I'm on your Twitter. I'm on your Twitter. I'm trying to see. Yeah, this is why Instagram I think is a good idea because it's easier to just keep it to
the imagery,
work related to your art, to your books. But yeah, no, your shit looks cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Sign up. I just signed up, so I'll put the link in the comments. Sign up for Black Rhapsody Part 1 mailing list, y'all.
That looks cool. I really like this page right here. That's rad.
Yeah, a lot of people love that page.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's very clean. It's well composed.
Should you want to give us the synopsis then of the character?
The character he just showed is the protagonist of Black Rhapsody, Alethea Mahalia. She's a teenage rebellious goth girl with a heart of gold. She goes to audition at a huge record label, but the audition doesn't go well. Now she has to fight for her life. Her magical girl persona is.
What happened in that audition? What?
That's a spoiler. You're going to have.
We don't like your guitar, you son of a bitch. Now you got to get out of here alive.
Yeah, I can't reveal the details.
Cool.
We'll just say eagles are involved.
Okay, of course they are.
Eagles?
Egos.
Like birds?
No, ego.
Oh,
egos.
I know, man. I'm fucking with you, man.
I thought you said eagles.
I really like eagles. So
there's giant eagles. That's really cool.
Yeah, her magical girl persona is based on the Greek chthonic gods of ghosts, witches, magic, and the moon Hecate. So her powers are very similar to that of necromancer, but without the evil aspect of it.
What do you mean without the evil aspect of it?
She can use her. In Greek mythology, Hecate is described as being the friend of the dead. Her song she can summon the dead with her song, but they have to want to come to her. It can't be forced, or else they will turn against her. When she's in, let's say you have like a ghost of a murder victim, and you're in front of the murderer, she can use her song to summon the victim and have the victim mete out their justice against the murderer. Right.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. By necromancy without the evil aspect to it. She's like a not the other way around.
She's like a necromancer pop singer.
Yeah.
So does she have like undead backup singers?
Necropop.
I'm not that's a bit of a spot. But when she's like performing in front of the crowd, her song can touch the hearts of those who have been touched by loss, and for like one night only, she can reunite the loved ones with their deceased people.
Loved ones.
Yeah.
Sounds like taking a bunch of mushrooms and going to a show.
Yeah, which is also ice.
Also metal.
It'd be cool if they were like succubus, like dancers, like while she's singing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No,
Demon
that's
bitches
not her.
getting down. No,
No, that's not her style. She's based on the music genre ethereal wave.
What?
Man, this
what
is
wave?
It's really niche, Rena. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but we're about to find out, aren't we? So let's get some on YouTube. What's it called?
Look up Cocteau Twins.
The Cocteau Twins or Copton Twins?
Did you say Cocteau Twin?
There's Cocteau Twins.
Just put
that and we'll pretend that's what she meant and we'll rock out on it.
Okay.
No, oh God. Let me
Go on. What were you saying? What were they called?
Look up the name of the private chat, Cocteau Twins. Look up their album Treasure. That's ethereal wave.
Oh, you really did mean Cocteau Twins.
Yeah, I told you.
I fucking like Cocteau Twins a lot. The
Yeah,
Heaven in Las Vegas is like one of my favoriteest songs.
I haven't heard him.
Hold on, fucker. I got you.
Okay,
get it up. Man, everyone thought I was messing around because I pronounced the word cock in the title Cocteau Twins.
To be fair, if he had any conversations with you, that's a pretty safe assumption.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be that rude to someone I didn't know.
No,
I might be.
Rude?
I won't be that rude to this person. She seems nice.
Thank you.
But, no worries, mate.
Ooh.
You all right, Ben? You having a stroke?
Me?
Yeah, I'm having a stroke.
I thought you had one this morning.
Johnny Depp. I'm so tired of seeing this fucking Johnny Depp shit on my social media.
Same.
I don't want to see any more of that. I don't care who shit in Johnny Depp's bed. Gotta be honest with you.
I mean,
It wasn't me, so I don't.
I can really feel some undead backup dancers for this.
yeah, I'm into it.
Oh my god.
Suits the aesthetic. Good choice.
Yeah. All the characters are going to be based off of different genres.
I like that shit.
As well as named after different mythological goddesses.
Very
That
nice.
sounds fucking cool. Hey,
So
I need your opinion. Sparkly purple or flat gray?
I'm going to go with purple. Yeah,
Okay.
goes with your background, son.
It's true. That's true, it does. I need to touch up my nails. I can't go to a show with fucked up nails.
You're right, Ben. You look fed up.
Me?
No, I'm sorry.
Ben.
I'm just tired. I'm not fed up. I'm not fed up at all, or unhappy
So,
anymore.
how long's the book, Miss Rena?
It's going to be 35 pages plus.
And are that all the pages done now?
Not all of them are done. Some of them are still being worked on.
Yeah.
The pages are a bit slow due to the fact that my artist is sick at the moment.
Hey, man. Our pages are slow as well. Don't worry about it. It's
he's not even sick,
quality that matters.
It's really hard for a disembodied square head to draw. So
yeah, it is.
It takes a little while.
He has to move the pencil telepathically.
I feel that.
I was gonna say
requires a lot of
nose.
I feel that. I feel that. I don't know. I can paint.
You're a fucking dork, dude. Oh, I love it. How long ago did you start working on this book, Miss Rena?
I've been working on this book since my last few years of college.
That's, I don't know when you were in college.
Around 2019, 2020.
That's such a long, like a labor of love, something you've been doing for a while.
Yeah.
That's really cool. We've been working
No,
on
I like the concept. I like the concept a lot, Rena. And I like that you like the Cocteau twins.
I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but I took a lot of inspiration from them.
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, he does that shit.
I mean, I can appreciate the Cocteau twins for what they are. They're just not my flavor of music.
What is your favourite music? Come on, let's get into it. Who are you? Let's find out. Come on, what do you like?
I'm more into the J-pop scene of things, well, a bit of electronic and rap.
How old are you then?
I'm 25.
Oh, mate, you're a young person.
She's a Z. She's a Z-Gen.
She is, yeah.
I thought I was a millennial.
Don't go on a fucking Jordan Peterson rant, Ben.
Oh, mate, I don't know.
So the Cocteau twins are named after French playwright and poet Jean Cocteau, who I've never read any of his work, though, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, his work's probably a real boner. Thank you. Thanks for the chuckle, guys. Jean Cocteau.
I know him.
He's a little stiff, you know, but I like his writing.
Yeah.
Give me a break. I'm on drugs.
Well, Rena, thanks for coming on and telling us about that. That sounds very interesting. I like it. It's a great concept, dude. A pop singer necromancer who can reunite people with dead loved ones and enact justice by empowering the deceased through her singing. That's just a good idea.
Yeah, that's just like good. That sounds like a very marketable concept.
Yeah, it's like a gothic version of Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
A lot of people have compared it to Gem or the Hex Girls.
The Hex Girls, yeah.
Gem and the Holograms, but for the gothy girl from Breakfast Club, not the poppy.
The more gritty
version. There are going to be other characters based off of different goddesses and music genres, so she's not the only one you're going to see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have like a character that's based off a Japanese goddess and is named after a Japanese goddess and is based off of death metal.
Oh, that'll be cool.
And one that's based on African goddess that's based off of Afro soul.
So which god does like really dirty butt rock?
I have to get back to you on that.
Well, you're welcome to come back on the show when you figured that specific out.
We don't have that.
No. That's the one I want. I want the god that like wears the leopard print tights and has like the shittiest mullet on the planet.
That could be any god I can think of.
Fuck yeah. That sounds
He's got
rad.
to look like the dude that plays the saxophone in the Lost Boys.
Dude, that guy still does that.
I know, yeah. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, but he was badass back in the day. I'm talking like a guy whose diet consists exclusively of Bud Light and cocaine.
Fair dues. The other guy was kind of jacked, wasn't he?
Yeah. He still believes, I hear.
I still believe.
I still believe. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. Oh, dude. I have friends that still haven't seen Lost Boys.
I haven't seen the movie either.
What? What do you mean you haven't seen the movie?
It's right up your alley.
Well,
like,
now you know what you're doing this evening. You're gonna go and watch the movie. It sounds
Where
like
can I watch it?
I think it's on one of the streaming services because I just watched it recently. Hold on.
Yeah, watch that shit. It sounds like it'd be right up your alley.
Lost Boys streaming.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to tell you a secret about the internet, Rena. You don't have to pay for things.
I know that.
It's on Amazon. But Lost Boys is,
Max?
I think that's like right up your alley.
Yeah.
Be really fucking cool.
The origins of
the
cool goth movie for sure.
Yeah. It's vampires. It's cool outfits. It's fucking saxophones and synth music.
Yeah.
It's really fucking cool. Motorcycles.
Yeah, you don't get it. It's definitely influenced by like a music genre as well.
It's super fucking rad, and it's hilarious, and fucking damn, who's our boy that's in that movie? Who played the voice actor for fucking God damn it, he's in Goonies, he's in Lost Boys.
Oh, fuck me, Corey.
Feldman.
Both the Coreys are in it. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Yeah. They're both in it, aren't they?
Yeah, Corey Feldman's in it. Plays a vampire slayer. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, the what they called the something brothers.
Oh, I don't remember what they
Fuck
called them.
my ass, I've forgotten.
Look, dude, you can't distract me with a good time and expect me to remember details about the Lost Boys.
Fair dues. I apologise.
Put me on the spot like that.
What was that other vampire film that came out at the same time that was good, but nobody watched because of
Lost Boys?
Yeah, and it had Bill Paxton in it.
Oh yeah, fuck.
And
I can't
Bishop
remember.
from Aliens. In fact, it was made by the dude that made Aliens, his wife, and that's why all the cast. Yeah, because Vasquez, Bishop, and Hudson, they're all in it.
Really?
Yeah, and they're all vampires. They're all like a family of vampires. It's really good, and it got swept under the carpet because Lost Boys came out and kind of stole all the thunder. It's much darker than Lost Boys. Fuck me! I'm going to look it up now because that's really annoying me. Bill Vampire Near Dark. Check it out, Nick.
It's called Neo Dark.
Near Dark.
Near Dark.
Yeah, as in close to.
Oh,
that
near
sounds
dark.
like a.
Why don't you say near?
Because I'm from the central part of England, just to say near.
It sounds like you're saying Nia, and
I am saying near because that's how we say near over here.
Speak American.
Listen, fuck.
What
faces.
about your ears? I don't understand.
I think you'll find it's my group that actually came up with the fucking language that you're speaking. So don't tell me how to say the word near.
At one point,
I'll be telling all of you how to say it.
We're not doing the R sound anymore, like ever. We're just not doing
that letter that we invented?
Because we've moved on. We've moved on from.
We've evolved from using all these letters.
You're still like about 1,000 years behind us. Like I'm from the country with the history. Right. That's why there's 1,000 accents within 5 meters of me.
Are you sure it's not just like incompetence and autism, like all just shaken up?
Yeah, it could be, couldn't it? Incompetence and autism.
I only get to say that because my therapist told me recently that I have low-grade autism, and I was like, that checks out.
Mate, you can say it anyway. It doesn't matter. Imagine if I had it and you didn't. I'm allowed to get angry at you.
I'd still say it.
No, you can only make fun of things if you have them.
What I want to know is, for years, people take the piss out of me for not having hair. But if you say it about Jada Smith, you get a slap in the face.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to drag a Will Smith meme into this goddamn fucking show.
Just saying. I don't kick off and people
depending on Jada, she might give you more than just a slap.
That is a good point.
That's true.
But
hands are hard to draw in.
Bill
Sorry?
Paxton.
It's hard to draw hands, right?
Oh, mate. So when you draw a hand, when you draw it from any different angle, it's a completely different. It's like almost a completely different skill that you've got to learn.
Pro tip: draw the fingertips first.
Is that what you do?
Mm-hmm.
I always draw the palm.
I place the fingertips first.
So you work backwards.
If you were the god of magic and death, how would you hold a scythe?
I wouldn't. It would levitate around me.
Would you hold it like this?
I'd hold it like this.
Like this.
It would be a tiny.
Wrap your arm around it like that.
It would be.
It
would be
a tiny scythe. It would be an exceptionally tiny scythe that I would use. Hang on. What am I cutting with the scythe?
Souls, but also long grass.
So it's like a multi-purpose. I'd probably have a chainsaw then, or a big lawnmower.
But the lawnmower blades are little scythes.
Yes.
No,
so you went down after it because you went to see
the Max Headroom take on the Grim Reaper is just the dude with a lawnmower.
yeah.
With no shirt, just no shirt, like the trucker hat, you know,
and a
just
trucker
like
hat,
belly, just fucking rolling down the lawn.
Hey neighbor, it's for Tom.
A fat bald British bloke with autism and a lawnmower.
I live in North Carolina, man. That's real. I've seen it.
So I don't know how big the metaphorical roots of the scythe
I am here to harvest your souls.
My scythe has got to be.
It's your time.
The scythe in Black Rhapsody is based on like a really cool guitar.
Yes, I saw that. Is that on the image of the comic page where the skull's on the top of the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's designed very differently than the guitar.
Right. I suppose if I was to draw it in my style, a scythe, it would be just an oversized, enormous scythe that I'd probably have him just doing that, like over his shoulder.
Yeah, it's like I got my death scythe Gundam over there, and
or you've got the handles, haven't you, where you can sort of.
Well, I've got because I'm doing playing cards, right? So I have like, you know how when you flip a card over, it's like the same image again, right?
Like, you know, it's a different image, you know, when you flip it over.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that.
Two opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't want them to be identical. I want them to be slightly different.
Well, if I were doing, this is just my opinion. If I were doing a playing card, I would take into account the shape of the card. So the blade probably wouldn't be as curved because you probably want an image in the center. So you want a little bit more of a 90. And just have
because
like
they have to be. No, Nick, because you have to turn it over, right?
Yeah, I get that. But are you going to have any imagery? I guess that's going off the assumption that you're going to design it like a normal playing card and have a picture in the middle.
No, I don't want a picture in the middle. I want two people coming out of. You know how you've seen playing cards, right? You've got the guy's head coming out the other guy's ass.
No, I've never seen a playing card.
He's got to get one.
Ben, I've seen a fucking playing card, bro.
So you know what I mean about the one guy coming out of the other guy's ass, right?
Hold on.
Yeah. But that still constitutes. That still constitutes an image inside. That's what Nick's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's a man coming out of another man's ass is somewhat irrelevant because it's just an image in the center of the card, isn't it? Of the reflected guy coming out of his own ass.
That's what I'm saying. Leave real estate for the imagery.
Okay.
Unless you actually draw him coming out of his ass.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want a photoshopped picture of you coming out of your own ass in the set. So you get the cameo in your own comic book.
Okay.
Rena, I'm sorry, man.
I like that idea.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I mean, we've all come out of our own ass at some point.
That's true. Yeah.
Unavoidable.
Yeah.
The older you get.
I felt like that's what I was doing getting up off the fucking couch.
Nick just had the first male cesarean section, so you know
that's true. Yeah.
We're making history over here.
I had a fucking God damn it! I always forget the name of the mutant from Total Recall.
Quado.
Quado. I had a Quado stuck right there in my belly. Cut him off. He's getting a job now. He's independent. He's gonna start paying rent.
Total Recall is the most underrated film of all time.
I fucking love Total Recall, dude.
Which one? The old one, or the
we don't talk
remake?
about the new one.
The old one, yeah, and the new one's dog shit.
Yeah, we don't even acknowledge.
Why? What do you think? Because you're a young person, aren't you, with different tastes?
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Did you like the new one?
Not particularly.
Okay,
That makes me like you a bit more. Have you seen the old one?
No.
Oh, right.
No frame of reference. That's okay.
Well, so I tried to get my nephew to watch it. He's a little younger than Miss Renner. He's just close to 20, and he told me that he couldn't get past the first 5 minutes.
Of Total Recall?
Yeah, the first one. He said Arnie's acting pissed him off so much he had to switch it off. So I beat him to death with his own head.
Wow.
Which is the only reasonable course of action.
Well, no, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it, to sort of detach yourself from what's nostalgia and what isn't. I feel like the film is good regardless of nostalgia, right? Because I always try and rail against the nostalgia.
I mean, I still see, like, obviously I haven't seen every fucking movie from that genre or that era, but I'll still see movies that I haven't seen from that era, and I really like them. But maybe it's because I'm a little bit older. But
I see. I think I like it because I've got a thing for Paul Van Hoven, like, runs like over the top hyperbolic propaganda commercials through his films, isn't it? Yeah. And I love that. Like, I'm a real big fan of it. And I remember as a kid not understand, like, when I watched RoboCop and they do the I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
As a little kid, I remember thinking, oh, is that what American humor is? Like, I didn't understand it was satirical. Because I was only like 8.
That's how they do it in America.
Yeah, and I remember my brother going, oh, that's just what Americans are like.
Did you pronounce R's back then?
No, because I'm a Brummie, so I don't pronounce anything correctly.
But at least you're not Welsh, dude.
Well, I think I'm 20% Welsh, you know. I did one of
them DNA tests.
Do you
guys do, like fucking people in the United States do this thing where, like, I'm 1/64th Cherokee Indian, and, like, do you guys do that but with Welsh?
Yeah, but you got to remember that, like, Welsh to me, like, being in Wales to me is like an hour's drive away.
Oh,
being in Scotland from here is like an hour's drive away. Like,
dude, that's just like the next 2 nearest cities to me.
Yeah, I know. Like, so this is what I'm saying. Like, I can literally drive 6 miles down the road in one direction, and it'll be a new accent. And if I drive 6 miles down the road the opposite direction, it's a different accent. Like, the accents depend upon the towns.
That's insane.
I know.
I mean, like, it's regional here too as well, but, like, I'm from the West Coast, so I consider my accent to be, like, baseline. Like, I don't have one.
Yeah.
But to the people from the South who, like, come out and they talk like this, man, like, hey, bro, what's going on, man? Like, I talk the way I talk, they're like, damn, this guy's obviously.
So how long would it take you to drive from where you are to the South?
I'm in the South.
Oh, right. So, all right then. To the nearest
northern state.
Yeah. Well, the nearest.
How long before you get an accent change?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so there are different accents inside the South. So, like, your North Carolinian accent is different than your Louisiana accent.
Okay.
So, like, North Carolina is a little bit like this, Bo, and then you go to Louisiana, it's a little bit more like this.
Okay. So.
But that's
they just sound the same to me, but one's deeper than the other. But so what's the distance between those two?
Like, North Carolina to Louisiana is like fucking 10 hours.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. So when I went to college, there was it was just a college for the surrounding towns, and I think there was 5 different accents there, and everyone can tell where you're from by your accent. And
you're from 3 streets over, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, and we're only at the most we're 12 miles, and then the closest we're 6 miles from each.
The English people are very, very, very territorial.
It's fucking weird.
But can't you fake your accent? Can't you, like, do another accent?
Yeah,
you can, but why would you want? It's considered to be. I mean, depending on where you live, like, it's considered to be traitorous. So if you were like from Liverpool or something, and you came to Birmingham and you put on a Birmingham, I mean, I don't know why you would do it. What would probably happen is you put on a Liverpudlian accent, like Paddy the Baddy, if that's where you were from, and the even insinuation that you would put on another accent when you were there would probably get you slapped around the face. Like Scousers, Liverpudlians, they say Scouse, not English.
I think
like
it's
they
hilarious.
love their city so much they want to be called Scouse. They don't want to be called British or English.
That's insane. Like it's insane to me, like how micro-territorial you are, considering you come from a country that basically tried to dominate the entire planet.
Well, it makes sense if you think about it. Once we got so territorial, like microized it, like in our own area, it wasn't enough. I don't give a shit. It makes no difference.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm just gonna go over there and like, I mean, I've been to the UK a few times, but I'll just like put on the most like absurd like Western businessman accent, be like, well, I gotta go get some TPS reports today and see if anybody fucking picks up on it. Really,
I'll tell you where it manifests. Like it manifests like perfectly in football, right? The Brits absolutely love football, and like all the different and all the old firms like so, and there'll be several football teams relegated to a couple of cities. So Aston Villa and the Blues, they're both in and around Birmingham.
I totally understand.
They'll beat the shit out of each other when they go to the games.
They have nothing else better to do. They live in the most like watched country in the world. You guys don't have any liberties.
You can't
even own a fork in England.
It's not football.
But hey, I gotta cut out a little early. I gotta get ready. I gotta drive a few hours to get to this show.
No worries, dude.
You guys, I love you. Rena, thanks for coming on. I really appreciated that. I like talking to you.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, I followed you on Twitter. I have to go. Gentlemen, lady.
Bye. I think I actually already follow you, Miss Renner.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just double check. Yeah, I do. Magic Gal Media.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've seen your sheet. I thought I recognised it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Ben, are you?
Yeah.
Is that it then? Is that it for the show?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Are you been drawing?
I've been painting. I'm painting a Roken page.
Oh yeah. I know that page.
I'm just putting the base colours down on the rest of the panels.
Yeah, that's one of your best panels, man.
Oh, thanks, dude. I'm trying not to light everything so much for the rest of the book. You know, I want some natural colour in it because I've been lighting everything like quite dramatically. Are you still drawing your card?
Trying to. I can't get this fucking skeleton hand.
So look. Show me, bitch.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look good.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright. I'm gonna do a skeleton.
So, a good way of if you want reference, mate, literally go onto Google and put in skeleton hand reference. What the hell?
What are we talking about?
Skeleton hand reference.
Yeah.
What?
Ben's trying to draw a skeleton's hand, and I'm telling him where to find the reference.
What's the topic of the day?
There is no topic today. There's Miss Rena came on and punted her book, which is pretty cool. Nick has had an operation.
Yeah.
And another penis attached to his midriff.
Miss Rena wrote a comic book about the Cocteau twins or something, and Nick had a cesarean C-section.
Yeah.
Yeah, C-section. Did his C-section? How's the baby?
Yeah, it's all right. It's like a little ape. It's like a little chimera ape thing. It's gonna be the show's mascot. We just got to come up with a name for it.
So there's no topic for today?
No, we just thought we'd have a chilled one because
Oh, nice.
I need to get fucking artwork done. And we had this a lovely guest on as well, so it was all right. How are you doing anyway, bro? I ain't seen you for ages. Brosif.
Yeah, I got 4 new comics in the mail today.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. While I was gone for 2 months, they kept piling up at my door, and my son grabbed the books and put them underneath my desk. So one of the creators hit me up and was like, "Man, how'd you like the book?" I was like, "Man, I still haven't got that book yet." And he's like, "Well, it says it made it." So I went through all like the 900 emails that I had while I was gone, and yeah, it said it delivered at my house. So I started looking around and I asked my wife, like, "Hey, like, where did I get any comic books while I was gone?" And she brought one up, the Birth of Golden Arm. I bought the whole volume. Man, really good job, like putting everything together. Yeah. So I was looking for the rest of the comic books, and they were underneath my desk with a bunch of other men. My son would go get the mail, and he would take them upstairs and then put them under my desk. So yeah, so I got a lot of reading and catching up to do.
Did you have to discipline him?
I do have to discipline him. So you didn't open them up and read them? I think he was doing the right thing. I mean, it could have easily fell into the hands of my 1-year-old, and instead of finding it underneath my desk, I probably would have found it like under the bed, torn up or something.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
Yeah, he likes to protect my comic books. He's starting to get, and he's at the age where he understands my collectibles and the things that animated series here from McDonald's.
Dal, you're turning into a fucking android, mate. Dal has died.
Sorry, Del. Your looks like your data isn't that great. What's this Near Dark?
Oh,
that was a while
that
ago.
vampire film I was going on about with.
Oh yeah.
With Bill Paxton.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, man. I have a watch of it. It's underrated as fuck. It's really good. Proper 80s classic. I was just going to say,
it's hard. I erased it and made a mess of everything.
Drawing's hard, eh?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
The trick, Ben, is to just have confidence in your strokes.
Okay. Well, that's what she said.
And also, let it become what it wants to become. Because if you fight it, you'll lose.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm starting to make sense. Like,
you tell people that, and they don't know what the fuck you're talking about until they try it.
Yeah. Because you always say that. And it sounds so mysterious. But like now, I'm starting to see what you mean.
Yeah. You can because
like this side,
aim it. You can
like it knew what shape it wanted to be, you know.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out shaped the way that I planned it to be, but it's better.
Yeah. Well, you can only aim the idea. You can't orchestrate everything about it, right? Because you'll have a visual in your head that you're never going to be able to necessarily live up to, unless you're exceptionally like Rain Man about it. Like you've got like a serious hardcore talent.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah, me either, mate. I just have to let it take me.
Yeah, well, you know, Drugs make your problems go away, innit?
And they certainly do with me. As we've just seen, Miss Rena, what are you doing at this moment? Are you just listening to our bullshit, or are you? Do you have an activity on the go? Yeah, she's still here.
I'm still listening. I'm just posting stuff on Twitter. Try to get my campaign's name out there, my project name's out there.
Well, hey, look.
Sign up for Black Rhapsody.
Yeah. Have you put the link in the chat?
I have.
Yeah, good. Fantastic.
Well, all right then.
well,
as you were, I guess.
Shit. La 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 painting.
So what have you been? So Nick's been. What did Nick's been reading?
Cat Shit 1.
Cat Shit 1. I've been reading Animal Man. I think I told you.
Oh yeah. So right, because I wanted the Grant Morrison Animal Man, right?
Yeah.
So it's been a while since I read it. So where are you at?
So like I read all of the Peter Milligan Animal Man first. Yeah. And now I'm reading the Grant Morrison Animal Man. So I'm like in issue 12.
Yeah.
Still towards the beginning. But it's very interesting. Like I read I think it's issue 5 has the coyote. That's obviously an analog, like a parody of Wile E. Coyote, Crafty Coyote, the cartoon character that comes to life.
Is that the dude that takes Animal Man's arm?
No, it's it's a coyote cartoon character that gets pulled into a higher dimension of reality, which is the Animal Man world.
Yeah.
So he's like a cartoon character pulled out of the cartoon world into the Animal Man world, and the heavy implication is that cartoon characters, is that comic book characters could be extruded into our reality, right?
Yeah.
Because that's like what Grant Morrison really thinks.
Yes, and I don't want to ruin it for you. Yeah, it gets exceptionally meta.
Yeah, there's like parts where people have Animal Man pages of Animal Man comic books in the comic book, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So I can only assume that there's going to be like interaction between Grant Morrison himself and the characters as if they were real.
Yes, yeah.
Because that's what Grant Morrison does in it.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, right, I'm trying to find that I remember finding an episode of Grant Morrison's Animal Man from that run when I was a kid in my local paper shop, and it was that story. I don't know what issue it was, but it was when have you got to the bit with Ratman?
Wait, there's a Ragman Animal Man crossover?
Ratman.
Oh, I thought you said Ragman. Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, there's a real there's a sort of quite a violent and pretty gross severance of an arm that pretty much was one of the main reasons why I started drawing, because I used that comic to I just made my mum buy the comic at sort of against her will at the time because she saw how violent it was. And I think I just sat in my living room for like 3 weeks, just copying the panels out of the book, specifically like the fight that he has with Ratman. And I have very fond memories of it.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, but
and like, I just want to point out once again, like, how without consulting one another, we always like gravitate towards the same books, even the ones that have nothing to do with Rokan. Like, yeah, like, fair enough. We both like Slain, obviously, because that's like the same aesthetic and shit. But like, what the fuck does Animal Man have to do with Rokan? Not a goddamn thing.
No, there's something about it that appeals to us. And I think it was how visceral it felt at the time for a little kid to sort of read.
So the Peter Milligan
book like that.
I don't know if you kept reading into like the 20 and 30 issues when the writer changed.
Sure.
But I think you'd like that as well. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, show me. I'm into it.
Yeah, so Peter Milligan's really cool as well. And like in Peter Milligan, you got like cool shit with like you've got like multiverse shit where like Animal Man dies.
Yeah.
But it turns out that's just like one version of Animal Man. Right.
Yeah.
And you've got like cool concepts, like higher concepts, like Schrodinger's cat.
It's so weird, isn't it? That like a character like Animal Man that sounds like pretty on the basis, just on the title, sounds pretty like almost lame. It becomes like layered with all this meta storytelling. Like I think that really surprised me as a kid. That it was like, I don't know. I don't know why how that happened. But Grant Morrison has this theory about has a story about when he got high and and he was taken off the surface of the of reality by like aliens and stuff, and these beings showed him what reality looked like without time interfering with it, and we were all physically connected to our past and future selves, like a giant centipede wrapping around the earth. And that
sounded like he was on some major shit.
Yeah. I think he was on. He said he had a little bit of weed, but I imagine he had DMT. But that sort of theory, his theory of reality, that sort of ends up being put into the Animal Man run that you're reading now. And you see that image of Animal Man sort of looking back, and he sees all the previous different versions of him, from a second ago, 2 seconds ago, 3 seconds ago, 4 seconds ago, all going back like right all around the earth. And I remember thinking, fucking hell, man, the artist must have took absolutely ages to draw that shit. That is such complicated symbolism to put into a comic called Animal Man.
Yeah, it really is. But I'm into it. Like,
yeah, I am.
I like it a lot. Like, the concept of Animal Man is like, okay, he can do like whatever an animal can, you know.
Yeah,
does whatever any animal can.
What was that?
Vixen. So he's a combination of Vixen and Beast Boy.
Yeah.
What's Vixen?
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah. I know Vixen, the girl with the hair, right?
No, but Vixen has Wait, we talk about the same character, right?
It's a superhero from Africa, and she's got cool hair, and she can do animal things. She has a little fox medallion, right?
Yeah, she has an animal medallion. that allows her to take on the abilities of animals.
Yes.
All right.
So the Peter Milligan stuff is pretty cool because it's like you've got like you don't know which universe you're in, so there's like different universes. So like pizza's different. Like you're in a different universe where pizza ingredients are different. So you order a pizza to determine if you're in your own universe or not. Because if it tastes like what you know pizza tastes like, then you're in the right universe. And if it tastes wrong, then you're like in the wrong universe. So that they call it Schrodinger's pizza, right?
Yeah, of course.
Until you open the pizza box, it's your universe.
It's every pizza until
exactly.
It's a single pizza.
That's just fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that is good.
But like I like it a lot because it's these it's like these metaphysical concepts represented with these mundane things like pizza. But that actually makes a lot of sense because like animals are like that, innit? Like animals don't think about things. They just do what comes naturally to them, but yet they're like they have all the same instincts as humans. They love, they hate, they fight, they fuck, they do everything that we do, but without overthinking it. They just get it after it.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's something visceral about that.
Yeah, it's that the complicated playing off the potential mundane again, isn't it? And it sort of enhances either. And I think that's what I enjoy about it. It does sound a bit like Manimal, Buddha. It's better than Manimal, though, mate. Do you remember Manimal?
Sounds like Manimal. No, I don't know Manimal.
I don't know either.
A Manimal. It might be before your time. Manimal was an old. I think it's in the 80s, an 80s American TV series about a man that could turn into different animals. It was pretty cheesy from what I can remember.
But yeah, those are all similar in it. Vixen, Beast Boy. So Beast Boy is kind of cool visually because he actually transforms into the animal, which I like.
Is that the green dude?
Yes.
Yeah. See, he reminds me of all the Visionaries in one. Because he's green. I'm sorry, I'm showing my age.
It is so much easier to be evil.
That was the Visionaries, and it was the greatest cartoon in the 80s. No one agrees with me, but everyone is wrong.
Okay.
They all turn into different animals via a hologram on their chest, and the evil guys are all green, and that just reminds me of Beast Boy on an aesthetic level. So without Visionaries, you don't get Beast Boy, which means you don't get this conversation. So if you think about it, you owe Visionaries everything.
Okay, I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah. You shouldn't take my word for it. You should watch Visionaries.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, I was getting that. Do you not like animals?
I like animals, just that I'm not that interested in 80s cartoons.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. Now we're almost done, Rena. Thanks for coming on. You're cool. We like you.
Cheers, mate. Spot on.
So yeah. So have you been reading anything, Max, or are you just drawing? You've been in school, haven't you?
Yeah.
How long before you finish that degree?
May, and then I'm done.
Cool.
Oh, that's soon, isn't it?
Yeah. 4 or 5 weeks, and then I'm fucking out.
Yeah, so you fuckers that want your extremely high quality, extremely low priced book. We're finishing college degrees and having children and shit. So fucking keep your panties on, right?
It's unfortunate because it ends up taking up more time than a fucking 9 to 5. Like if I just had that, then I could come home and just get on with it. But like COVID, like just changed everything about my life. So the last 2 years have just been me trying to fucking get a grip on.
Mate, getting a college degree is so much more of a ball ache than having a full-time job.
Yeah,
because like those assignments will take a different amount of time, and some of them can just really take up all of your, and not just time, but it's like mental effort. Like try writing a dissertation and then just sitting down and like drawing well. Like you're fucking mentally drained.
Mate, I have to write the dissertation with my baby on one knee.
Right.
And it's difficult, like trying to write a pretentious art dissertation when my kid needs burping. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I know what you mean.
What did you do at college, Ms.
Me?
Rena?
Me?
Yeah.
I was just studying, mainly doing papers. I was an English major, so I had a lot of papers and very little time.
Yeah, I bet. Did you enjoy the experience?
Hell no, I hated it.
No. Oh, really? You hated it?
Yes.
Why?
It was stressful.
Well, just because of the work?
Yes, like having deadlines within the same frame of, it was in the same week or days of each other.
Yeah.
I had to literally time manage like hell.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I see. Because it's interesting for me because obviously I'm an old fart, but the first time you trying to figure out, is that your hat? You're trying to figure out the hand, bro.
Trying to figure out the skeleton hand.
Yeah. Take a photo with your phone. I do that shit all the time, man. Yeah, anyway, because I'm an old fart, like I went to university the first time when I was 19, 20, for graphic design. And then I've had to go back again to finish off an art degree so I can go into teaching. But obviously the two experiences have been vastly different. I think the first time round, the workload didn't bother me as much. And I think that's because I was young and stupid and drunk. And obviously this time, the workload weighs on me heavier because I need to pass the course because without me passing the course I don't earn money, and then I essentially lose my family. So there've been two immeasurably different experiences in the same situation, which has been interesting, but I'm glad to be nearing the end of it. It is stressful.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm really impressed with everything, with the multitudinous things you've been accomplishing.
It's just getting up early, innit?
At the same time, like studying and making this book and having a kid, man, that's hard.
It is hard, but it was it was a price I had to promise myself I'd pay, mate, because I did spend a lot of time not doing stuff before.
That's what I tell myself too. Yeah.
And you get used to it. You start to optimize your life, don't you?
You just realize that you only have a certain amount of time, and you have to really ask yourself, like, how badly do I want to do this?
Yeah, how badly do I want the thing?
Right.
Yeah. So you're more mature than we were at your age, because I was basically a fucking alcoholic at 25.
Me too. Like Max and I are like the pushing middle-aged fuckers that are just like, right, yeah, enough wasting time. We've got to do it now. Because when we were in our 20s, we did fuck all.
It just goes so quick, doesn't it? I remember feeling like, fuck it, I've got all the time. Like it was like the idea of me thinking about me getting older was so like, it felt like so long. It was almost confusing to sort of think about that amount of time. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll be all right. And then I woke up and I was 40.
Yep.
And
That's
here
what
I am.
happened. That's
Is
what
that
happened.
is that what I have to look forward to?
Sorry? No, you're doing better because you're getting shit done. Like, fair play to you. No, I'm just lamenting and how shit my life was. I'm not I'm not telling you you've got anything bad to look forward to.
No, we're just.
If you got a good work ethic at your age, which it seems like you have, you probably got loads of stuff to look forward to. So enjoy
Like
your youth.
if you keep on it, you can be further in life than we are at our age.
Yeah. Oh, much further.
Cool.
You only regret the shit that you don't do. Right, I'm overworking this now. I need to change panel.
I'm gonna change panel too.
Did you draw the hand?
So I can't fucking draw the hand. I gotta think of a way to cheat. I gotta keep it simple, because like I don't want to have these things to be like completely over. I don't want these to be super detailed, right? I want them to be really stylized and to the point.
So just because something's simple doesn't make it easier. It's can make it more difficult actually, because if it's super simple, then you've got more information to convey with less sort of line, which means you've got to be way more accurate with your line. Yeah. So like, so go on.
I was gonna say, despite being a writer, I learned so much from other artists. Art is not easy.
No, I mean it's difficult, isn't it? I think I mean, someone like me, like I totally lose track of where I am skill level, and I think if your personal expectations of your work consistently go up every time you make a leap in skill, you're never really satisfied with your work. But yeah, if you're one of those artists that keeps it simple and you've got a good style, it's usually because like your anatomy and stuff is like super on point. Whereas if you've got a lot of detail in it, you can sort of hide a lot of shortcomings in your work within that. And like Simon Bisley sort of does that. He's stuff's so detailed that his kind of style, if you actually examine it, like some of his figure drawing in biology, it's like way off, but because it's the style that carries it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean it's not anatomically correct, but that's on purpose.
Well, I mean, it could be on purpose, and it could just be lazy. But when you become a fan of an artist, you immediately you give them a benefit of the doubt, and then you say, "Oh, look how they can just break the rules and get away with it." You know, I wish I was that good. And it's because you're not looking at it with the critical eye that you would look at your own work if you'd produced something similar. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
You do it with writers as well. Like you'll if you're a fan, you'll let them get away with certain things that you probably wouldn't let other writers get away with.
That's true. That's true, because like Philip Dick is like technically very sloppy.
Sure.
But you as a reader, you just put up with it because the ideas are so good.
Yeah. So see what I'm saying? Like style and detail can hide shortcomings, but that in itself can become a style. It's just finding the correct balance, I think. But as a viewer of someone else's art, you can bolster up what it was. You have an internal monologue or dialogue about what it is that they're trying to do with their art, and you, even if there are some things that, if it was an artist or a writer that you'd never seen, you'd go, "Hang on, there's an issue there." Because you're a fan, you'll put it down to their genius instead, which is fine, you know.
No, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I truly do.
To get to that point is where we're all aiming, right?
I just want this.
Where somebody thinks you're just a genius, which I think you are, Ben. Incidentally.
No, I am, like, technically.
And humble as well.
Technically, I am a genius. I know you're English and you guys are, like, really polite, but I'm not. So I do consider myself to be. I think we're both geniuses, Max. Honestly.
Well,
it's just that I'm doing something so out of my comfort zone that it's tough, but I'm gonna get the hang of it. Okay, I like the way this kind of shaping up now.
Yeah, it's looking better.
Yeah, it is.
Miss Rayner, I think you're a genius as well.
Thank you.
Do you think you're a genius?
Not really. I do need assistance from others from time to time, especially when it comes to creative work.
That doesn't mean.
Oh, but that doesn't mean you're not a genius.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody stands on someone else's shoulders, mate. You are what you know. You surpass them. That's the point.
Okay.
He's right. You know.
There's nothing new under the sun. There's only interpretations of the same thing.
That's true also.
Yeah. Genius!
But, like, I'm thinking about this as not just as art that is I want people to appreciate, but also for what it's going to be. It's going to be a little thing this big.
Yeah.
Right. And I want it to be tangible and actually a deck of fucking playing cards. So.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't want it to be overly complex, right?
Sure.
Like, when an image is that small, there's a reason why they're stylized and simple.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do with cards. You play card games with them. So you're not meant to just have each piece. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you're saying.
Really bare bones.
You'll know when you look at other examples, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Of what can be done.
Exactly.
Right. I've got to make a move now.
I think I was about to say that. I think that's it for today.
In it.
But that's all, folks.
Brr.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget.
Can you see the video? Are you seeing it?
I've seen the like and subscribe.
All right. I don't know why they're not showing up for me.
As we've just seen, drugs make your problems go away. So make it the best day possible. Remember, it's drugs that counts. Take one and take a chance.
Saturday morning cartoons, mostly conjecture based on little knowledge.